very important. If you see one of these fidget spinner devices advertised on the internet and it has an animation in the video, just know that you cannot see that animation in real life. You have to turn the shutter speed up on your camera and then you can see the animation. But in real life, you will not be able to see this. I mean, if that worked in real life, that'd be super cool. Let's do some quick shoe talk. When I buy a pair of running shoes that I like, I stick with that pair and I buy a new one every time I need to buy a new one. I don't remember when I bought these, but when these wore out for running, I started using them as my regular shoes. Bought these in June of 2020. Once these wore out, literally a year later, I bought these in 2021. Fast forward to this year, I was not able to get the exact same model, so I got these without trying them on. I've used them for about a month or two, and I finally came to the conclusion, I was like, you know what, I just don't like these. Now when it comes to hiking shoes, we switched to trail runners at some point, and I really like these Solomon Speed Crosses. They just wear out so quickly. You cannot wear these on anything but the softest of trails, or your treads will end up looking like this. So I bought another pair, and I was like, let me give these a shot and try not to wear them on any paved surfaces and see if they'll last a little bit longer. But then one of our viewers sent us these New Balance trail runners, and take this with a grain of salt, obviously, because these were sent to me for free, but these shoes are fantastic. Something about the foam that they use in these, it almost feels like you don't need an insole. Like even if this insole wasn't here, it feels like you could still kind of use this shoe. So yesterday I was like, you know what? I need to try on the New Balance running shoes, because if they're anything like these, they're probably pretty good. I went to Dick's yesterday. This is the only color they had in my size. I normally would get a more neutral color so I could just wear them anywhere, but they actually looked really nice. Ran in these yesterday, fantastic. Incredibly expensive, $135 for these shoes, but I like them a lot. And if your shoes are not comfortable, you don't look forward to running in the same way. It's like, yeah, I guess I could run, but man, it just doesn't feel that great. And like, I felt like my calves were hurting when I was running in those. And I paid like 80 bucks for those. It's not like those are cheap. Let's go for that run. Actually fairly amazed that I kept all of these shoes for this long. Just recently I feel like it's okay to hang on to something for a little while. I'm trying not to be so militant on keeping everything so tidy and neat and streamlined. It's like, fine man, you got some extra shoes, you can use them as backups. You know what really sucks is that Chipotle burritos, you got a chicken burrito, it used to cost you like $6.50. You know how much it is now? It's like $9.90. Whether that's from inflation or corporate greed, I don't know. Don't get me started on guacamole. Do not get the guacamole ever. I don't care how good it tastes. You can buy a whole avocado for $2. You get like this tiny cup of guacamole. Come on, man. I love it when I'm able to zig when everybody else is zagging, so to speak. Going to Chipotle when it's not lunchtime is just the best experience. You go there, you're the only person in the restaurant. Perfect service. Great. Yesterday I was looking at some video and there was footage of people at a beach. And I was like, oh man, that's so great that people like going to the beach, because that means there's lots of people who are going to a place I would never want to go to. So the places I do want to go to will be less crowded. Software updates. When I'm working on a video, I try not to update my laptop or Adobe Premiere or any mission critical stuff. But sometimes I can't help myself. And today I'm going to update my computer, my phone, my watch. The situation gets a little more muddy with something like Adobe Premiere though, because that program is so buggy that sometimes you just install the updates hoping against hope that they've solved some of the bugs. But today I'm going to be a rebel and I'm going to update my computer. Ventura. Actually, cooler heads just prevailed. If I upgrade to Ventura and it messes up my Google Drive syncing one more time, you know what, quick side note, this washing machine is a speed queen. And apparently when my mother's last washing machine broke, she asked the repair guy, okay, what should I get? He said, I have never had to service a speed queen. I've installed a lot of them, but I've never had to service one. And that is just such an obvious idea in retrospect, but that is just such a perfect question to ask a repair person. What is the device that you have repaired the least amount of times? Your data, I suppose, could be screwed up because maybe there's certain brands that just don't sell very well. But Speed Queen, man. Apparently uses a lot of water though, so maybe there's some downsides. Anyway. I always wanted like a charging Nook that was just my dedicated place for charging stuff. I finally got it. Had this for a little while, but got 2 micro USB, 2 USB-C, Apple Watch charger, camera battery chargers in the back, drone charger. It is really nice to have things that are just set up for one purpose and they're always there and they're always set up. I like it a lot. You ever think that stuff is just too cheap? Like what if each one of these cables cost $25 and there was no way around that? I feel like we'd probably treat these with so much more respect. Or maybe not. No! I love dusting off a black surface. Come on, man. That's satisfying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I figured it was time to just get this room back in order. No reason it shouldn't be. This headboard on here. Come on, man. Put this headboard on. It's that IKEA special, boy. Hiya, chicka. Oh, yeah. Joey Jojo Jr. Shabadoo. Oh. That is much nicer and usable by any guests. Very nice. Oh, these are comfortable beds, man. Really nice beds. That'll do it for today's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Oh man, you know, creativity. It's hard to be creative. See you in the next one. If you see one of these fidget spinner, if you see one of these, woo, wee. Ow! Why did that hurt so much?